We have come a long ways since those grainy footages of our event here 15 years ago. When Joe and I went to Pristina and Tirana in 1990, first American public officials in 50 years to enter Albania, and many years to go to Kosovo. Seems like centuries ago, because we have come such a long distance since those horrible, horrible experiences. We drove into Pristina. It was one of the most embarrassing episodes of my entire life. And there were literally thousands of people throwing flower petals in front of the automobile, expressing their hope and expectation that somehow the civilized world will reach out to Kosovars and treat them with the dignity and respect that they so fully deserve. And at the edges of the crowd, I saw Serbian policemen beating up men and women, and yes, even children. It was a horrifying, mind-wrenching experience, and it was just 15 years ago. It is a joy to see the war criminal Milosevic in prison where he belongs, and this organization and Guardi, as Milosevic himself admits, had a great deal to do in putting him there. Freedom and democracy are the wave of the future. Repression, dictatorship, totalitarianism are on their way out, and as if to echo the president's words, the people of Ukraine have changed a phony election, turned it around, and we had the pleasure, Chairman Hyde and I, of welcoming the new Prime Minister of Ukraine, Mr. Yushchenko, to the chamber of the Congress of the United States and listen to his delivery of a magnificent freedom-praising, democracy-praising speech. It is not a mistake. It is not an accident. It is not just a coincidence that 50 million people in Afghanistan and Iraq who lived under the Taliban and the oppression of Saddam Hussein are now moving in the direction of free and open societies. And this happened on our watch. And it is not just a happenstance that the long-suppressed people of Lebanon kicked out their Syrian oppressors and are awaiting their first free and open and democratic elections in a long, long time. And all of this points to the people of Kosovo reaching out in the very near future for the establishment of their own long overdue independent democratic republic. So let me just conclude by saying that long after The dictators of the 20th century and the 21st century will have been thrown on the ash heap of history. The people in Ukraine and Estonia and Latvia and Lithuania and Lebanon and yes, Kosovo will be here to celebrate freedom and democracy. God bless us all.